guys, so before we start on today's topic, on today's video, I want to give a disclaimer. I do not have a personal beef, personal interest, anything bad against Olori channel, Chin, nothing bad. In fact, when I watched interview, her expose, I actually empathize with her because I am confused. I don't know if this woman was scammed into marrying Olowu because he promised her a lot, or if she was just naive from Canada and just thought, she wants to be an African queen, African princess. I don't know which one to believe at this point because the Olowu is saying one thing, she's saying another thing. Anyway, let me introduce myself first. If you're new, my name is Han. Consider subscribing, smash that big red subscribe box, and don't forget hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. So Olori channel Akombi, the former wife of Olowo of Owu, she came out, like I said, with an expose. She said a lot. There was cheating, there was beating, there was juju, there was poverty, there was scam, there was even stealing. She accused the king of stealing from her in Canada. I was like, this girl. Anyway, she, like I said, she accused the man of beating her throughout their 4 years of marriage. She accused the man of sleeping with their help. All what I'm saying is allegedly, you understand? So she accused the man that he made her enter blood oath with the Olowo of Owu. She accused that the man was using juju on her, say her luck don't finish, she don't get nothing for, but I was like, hey, I cannot believe that this woman is in Nigeria with her son doing this interview. I mean, the people they advise her, they don't advise her well. I don't think she should be, because the man is not going to just sit back and let you tarnish his image, a whole king. And we know say that man, they respect law, they respect tradition, respect nobody. So I'm surprised she's still in Nigeria. I mean, where is her Canadian passport? She needs to go and dust it from where it is, and after this quarantine, do the right thing. And you know what? I was asking in my previous video, this woman, she came to Nigeria without her parents in less than how many weeks, got married to the Olowo. And I was asking, did her parents collect any bride price? Was she free of charge? And she, in the interview, she confirmed that her parents have not received a dime from her 4 years of marriage. Not a dime. Olowo did not give them nothing to show that he has married this woman in a traditional Yoruba way. And the thing is this, I want to ask a question. This is just a simple question. I'm not shading anybody, but we need to know. Is she legally married? Was she legally married to the Olowo? Or in court, did they sign any paper? Were they married traditionally? Because in Yoruba, for a traditional marriage to be complete, bride price must exchange hand. That is what I believe in Yoruba culture. So if she doesn't have a document to show that they went to court and signed marriage, was she really married? Or the man just carry crown put for her head, just give her title? We need to see pictures, we need to see wedding certificates. Because I am doubting if she can consider herself a wife. It is just a simple observation I made. I'm not throwing shade, nothing. Because she said it with her mouth, her bride price was not paid. So if your bride price was not paid, did you go to court? What did you do, girl? What did you do? You understand? So is it that? Because I still have to ask this question. Because a lot of people in my previous comment section, they were like, no, some Americans are Canadians, they want to go and live in the desert, they are naive, they want African prince. I still have to cast a doubt. Did she marry the prince, the king, by fire, by force, because she wanted to be a queen? Was she lured into this marriage? Was it a scam? I don't know who to believe. Because how can you come as a tourist into Nigeria and in how many weeks you're getting married? It looks on your own part self, Olori channel, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look Because the man they go about now, they say, oh, you be runs girl, you can't find allergy, come Nigeria, they talk serious there because maybe you never even met your parents, you never paid bride price. It looks bad. It looks bad. Let's say the truth. I know there are some supporters of Olori Channel Chin in my comment section because she's a woman. Mo just support her. Mo not just ask any question. Just carry placard. We don't do that on this channel. We have to look at things as it is. We don't go call black white or white black because she's a woman. No. You understand? So the thing I don't understand is this kind of marriage is very, she needs to show us if this man actually did anything on her head. We need to see it because she's coming on the internet doing interviews tarnishing his name. It looks bad on you if you just moved into a man's palace without the proper rites being done and you're calling yourself my ex-husband. It looks bad on the woman's, on Olori Channel Chin, because I don't understand this kind of marriage, you know. And she kept saying that the man don't even get money, they don't get generator, like everything they owned was donated. And it begs the question, is she that naive? How can you come from Canada and somebody is calling himself king and the man doesn't have a generator, he doesn't have furniture, the bedroom that they sleep on, everything was donated for you? I mean, did you watch Eddie Murphy Coming to America? I mean, what kind of palace does not have furniture, no bed, and you just enter? Or maybe like she said, the man allegedly there was juju in the process. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Because she said the Olori Channel Chin, she get a bad mouth. She said this one no get shishi, you don't get money. The only thing that he has in his possession, when if you write for a will, now 5 glasses and 3 pairs of designer shoes. She said the man stole from her when they went to Canada for visit. He stole from, hey, you know, get shishi. The king. If she is right about this man not having money, and he has all these baggages, and he's abusive, he beat you, why didn't you pack your bag early and just leave with your child? Just leave. Why? Why did you have to wait for whether he kicked you, how to play? Because why would you be suffering? Someone is beating you, is not providing for you. So if people don't donate, because she was like mentioning names of politicians, mentioning names of other kings, APC, they mentioned a lot of people, you know, they will come and donate. So without the donation, the man don't even feed you. You don't get land, nothing. I don't go feed. I mean, what kind of kingdom is that one? I don't know if it's true. Everything she said in the interview, I watched it and I'm like, girl, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? Cheating on you. The man accused you that you were cheating on him as well, although you denied it. But there are two sides to the story. Olori, if the man don't get money, he no feed the son where you born for him, and like you said, he has up like 5 or 6 baby mamas, and you still enter the marriage, and you still you know, from the interview, I have to admit, she looks like a very humble person. When I watched the interview, she's very likable. She was funny. You know, she looks like she's a very sweet woman. You know, she's very open and humble in her interview. Konit Biraga, when I watched, that's my observation from the interview. But we still have to say the truth. Why are you granting interview, Olori Channel Chin? Why? Do you have security? I mean, you are afraid this man has used juju on you and you still continue to grant interview. What is the point? Because coming to grant interviews is another thing. What is the point of all these interviews you are granting? What is the point? You understand? Because you said on your first meeting, this man came and forced himself. Although some people in the comment section in my last interview were like, oh, she didn't use the word rape, she didn't say you raped her. But according to the words that came out of her mouth, she said this man forced himself on her 3 a.m. and she kept on saying no, no, no. So, and the man said, I'm a king. Basically, there was no consent. There was no consent in that kerewa. So whether she used the word rape or not, that is the technical definition of rape. You forced yourself on the woman and she was saying she was refusing. According to her, she said no, 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 no. And the king said, you know, you're in Nigeria, I can do whatever I want to do, you're the king, and she allowed. There was no consent. To me, that is rape, and I will still stand on the word until she changed her mouth that he didn't rape her. But according to what she said, he forced himself on her. Please go and watch his interview again. I'm not making this up. You understand? So what is the point of coming to tell us this? Do you intend to go to court? Are you just saying it for the sake of saying it? Because Busola Dakolo went to court. Even though she lost to Biono Fatoyinbo, she went to court. So are you saying it to tarnish his image? What are your plans? Because if you're just saying it for saying sake, and you don't have any backing, this man can claim defamation for what you're saying. And they look, yeah. You understand? So what is the point of releasing a video showing the king smoking? You know, it was wrapping something. We don't know if it was wrapping tobacco. We don't know if it is allegedly Igbo. We don't know where it was wrapping. But why are you continuously trying to what is the point of trying to tarnish this man's image? You know, if you're threatened by this man, what is the point of staying in Nigeria? I would prefer if you had done this interview in Canada, like Stephanie Otobo. What is the point of putting yourself at risk, putting your son at risk? Don't get me wrong, she has a right to do video. She has a right to do interview. It is her freedom of speech. But is it safe to do it in Nigeria? Because she is saying that this man is going around, he's threatening that you're scared of him and you're doing interview. This is just a friendly advice, okay? Because according to you, the Olo has several baby mamas. He's not taking care of his other children. He's not taking care of this current child. I mean, just cut your loss and move on. Or is she still in love with this man? Does she want to go back and be the queen? Is she so dedicated to the people of Owu that she can take anything on their behalf and be queen? You understand? You're saying that man is having affairs left, right, center. You are scared, make you no carry disease, you no one can catch AIDS for Africa. You know, you're saying the man is the same age as your father. You're tarnishing his name. It is not proper, in my own opinion. It's like, what is the point of coming to do this interview? Do you want to go back to him? Do you want to go back to the marriage? You know, you're scared that he has multiple personality. You have to walk on eggshell. You don't know how he's going to react on any given day. You suffered 4 years for nothing. No money, nothing to show for it, except title. You know, I think this woman needs to cut her loss. Guys, I'm just checking my time. May no go cut. The battery, I don't charge her. You know, she needs to cut her loss and move on. That's what I think. She's very young. She's pretty. There are many suitors, right? I honestly don't think that a Nigerian man living in Nigeria can approach this woman for marriage, because she has put a lot out there. She has said way too much in the interview, called name of many politicians, drag people's name into this mess. You don't need it. As a man, be honest with yourself. If you want to marry someone like Olori Channel and you see the way she drag her ex through the mud, she has exposed everything, would you be confident to approach her and ask for her hand in marriage? Because you don't just grant interview to just do expose. What is the point of this interview? Because any other man that wants to marry will just be like, see how she drag her ex. Everybody knows everything. You know, like, you need to have a long-term view. Okay, fine. We all know that Olowu is doing this thing. What's the next what's the agenda behind it? What next? I think she's very young. She's very beautiful. Go back to Canada. Your security is more important than all these videos that they are releasing, all this expose. Try and move on and get another man. No, if all these things you are showing us, no reasonable man will be like, wow. The man go marry finish, go dey fear, may you no go record her. The man go dey fear her. That's what she dey do. She dey record her ex for evidence. What's the point of the interview? What is the point? I'm not yet to support the Olowu. I think that the people of Owu, they deserve a better king. But I think people advising Channel or Olori Channel, they should advise her better, because she's not going to court. She's not going back to this man. Why are you exposing your laundry to the public? Why? We all know say the man no be better man in the first place. You don't need to tell us. we can see his actions, beating other kings and the rest. You understand? The fact that you're dragging him, continue to drag him, and a lot of women, they make this mistake when they part ways with their ex. They will drag. It makes you look gullible. You talk to the man who pay your bride price, it makes you look cheap. I'm sorry, it makes you look cheap. You didn't pay your bride price, you didn't know nothing. You just gave yourself away to him free of charge. Men, my advice for Olori channel, Chin, go to the River Jordan, wash your head, move on with your life, go and get married, remarry, just move on with your son. And this man is not ready to take any responsibility for nothing. He's not. So I just hope you're safe, you're secure, and you get better advisors. Anyway, that is all I have to say for this video. If you've enjoyed it, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And like I always say, feel free to share on WhatsApp, feel free to share on Facebook, feel free to share with your family and friends. And until next time, bye guys.